Anyways, the 5 lights are gonna go on. We're underway in Bahrain. Jezal gets a good start, but Unzi gets a better one. A great start for Smokey at the back going on the grass. Are they side by side going into turn 1? Yes, they are. Unzi down the inside on Jezlar. Oh, it's a half spin for Bassem. Going over the curve is from the Red Bulls. Matthew Jonas having a terrible start, already down. Ollie in 17th. Jock Spog up to 14th. Smoke down the back straight. As we go into turn 4, the two Saubers fighting it out as well. Bassem going alongside with Stellan. Stellan has an amazing start with this one. Going around the outside of Bassem. Jazar leads ahead of Unzi, ahead of Crossfire Strike. Stellan has damage. He's going wide in there. Ooh, almost a spin for Arguable Wish. Trying to get alongside Stellan, who's got wing damage, trying to get past him as soon as possible to not get caught up by the two Saubers who are fighting. The Haas is fighting as well against Racing Creeper. This has been an amazing first few sectors. Defense moves from there. We're going to see Smokey down the inside of Jock's blocks. Can he make it stick? Yes, he can. No, he can't. Jock's blocks actually gets right past. And he's fighting here down to turn 4. We're not going to lap of the race, and he's not going to go down the inside here, but he's going to look at it just a little bit. We're going to see here these two going 3 wide, actually, into this one. Sweet NJP, a 4-car battle, 5-car battle. Searing makes contact with the Sauber of Sweet MGP, who's dropped down, way down the order. Fighting down to turn 4. Stellan versus Arguable Wish making contact with the Mercedes, which has damage. Side by side through this corners. Side by side. Oh, wrong contact. And is Searing gonna look for it? No, he isn't. Side by side for Racing Creeper and these two. Here, ooh, more contact, damage, wings going up, end plates flying off. And that's Searing with 2 end plates missing. And this has been a terrible start of this race for him and Stellan. Mojapeak with his despair in the chat. He's the team principal without him. And down the inside he goes, hitting Arguable Wish off the track. Goes the V-Carb. And they're going to go 3 wide through this section. This isn't good. Oh, he's going to back out. Searing might be looking at it. Side by side for these two into turn 13. Stellan backs off, but he's going to look for it again. Side by side, Arguable Wish. He's going to take a bit of DRS chicken out of this one. Nobody's going to go side by side through here, but we're going to keep looking at this. This is an amazing battle. 4P7. As it goes side by side, Stellan's going to dive it into the pit lane. So is Searing's not going to do it. Racing Creeper, they've all got DRS, all of them. And this battle is going to continue on, side by side, down into turn 1. Sweet MJP, as they scramble around, looking for grip, looking for position. As they're going to go 3 wide out of turn 3. Down the back straight, down to turn 4. Jock's blocks up in the 10th, into the points positions. He's going to go side by side with his. Sweet MJP is going to drop out of that. He's going to back out of it. But after his hard first lap. Here comes Unzi for the race lead down to turn 1. On Alex Clark, getting past, saving the ERS in none. Alex Clark going to try and go for the switchback, but it's not going to work. The Ferrari leads ahead of Alex Clark, but now Alex Clark is going to get the DRS. Is he going to hold back? Yes, he is. And we're going to look back because Jock blocks up in a P9, getting ahead of his teammates, Searing and Red Ferrari. Tier 1 versus Tier 2, or actually versus the Tier 3 prospect. And he gets right past the Williams and is going to probably... Does he have the DRS? Yes, he does. He's going to use that to keep off the threat of another move. And there goes Smokey down the inside. He's going to spin! He's going to hit Red Ferrari, and Smokey goes round in turn 11. Yellow flags, all 14. Final corners. We're going to see a bit of battling here between Atomic Bullets and Stellan. Down the inside into turn 10. Ooh, contact being made. Both pushes Atomic Bullets off the track. He could get a penalty for that, but he goes wide. And over hits the barriers! And across! And Stellan loses a bit of his wing. What has happened? Stellan. And we're going to see fighting here side by side down to turn 1. Arguable Wish versus Racing Creeper. Ferrari versus Racing Bulls. Down the inside goes Racing Creeper, and he gets past the V-Carb. Jock's blocks is right on the back of this. He's going to try and gain out of this one. Racing Creeper has DRS, but he goes into none, and his Arguable Wish going to send it down the inside. Yes, he is on for P7, but Racing Creeper's gonna keep it on the inside now. Side by side into turns 5 and 6. At the end of Sector 1, he's gonna back out of this one. Moves. Get back up as F1 Nathan, the first top 5 driver, as Alex Clark takes back the lead of this race with DRS. Ooh, side by side crossfire strikes and F1 Nathan. Side by side into turn 4. This is for the final podium position. Unzi got past F1 Nathan. Did he make a mistake or did he get past in DRS? Anyways, crossfire strike takes P3 Nathan. Then F1 Nathan will have on crossfire strikes. And Stellan will retire from the session. And Bassem, that was a terrible idea. Did he try to go in the pits? Did he try to do something there? Of Smokey in the Alpine. Fighting side by side up towards turn 4. DRS open for the Williams for the P12 spot. And Smokey just backs out on it. Maybe wait. As Alex Clark starts the final lap of this race. Since he joined. And they're still fighting out here. So these two. Scrapping it out. That'll bring Racing Creeper in a second. Sweet MGP gets the position. But now, Alex Clark, Jeslar, will take off Season 4. Take a bow. Alex Clark wins round 1. And he continues his run of form in SOR. Unzi is going to take P2. Crossfire Strikes finishes off the podium. Takes the final step.